You know when you're listening to a sleep meditation and you just kind of drift off? Have you ever wondered what's really going on behind that soothing voice? It feels like magic, right? But it's not. Today we're going to pull back the curtain and deconstruct the exact blueprint these meditations use to tame a racing mind.
So, yeah, how do they actually work? Well, it turns out there's a very specific playbook they follow. It's a sequence of psychological techniques, and each one is designed to systematically walk your brain from being on high alert all the way down to a state of deep, peaceful rest. And we're going to break down that exact playbook, step by step. But first, let's talk about the problem these meditations are built to solve. It's something we've all felt, the racing mind. You know the feeling, your body is absolutely exhausted, but your brain just will not switch off. And that's the core of the frustration, isn't it? That mental chatter, the endless to-do lists for tomorrow, replaying conversations from the day. It's like your brain is stuck in overdrive, and it's physically keeping you from drifting off.
So the whole point of a guided meditation is to act like a circuit breaker. Its one and only job is to give your brain something else to focus on, something structured and calming, so it can finally interrupt that cycle of anxious, looping thoughts.
And the very first tool they always pull out of the toolbox is your breath. Now, this isn't just about relaxing. This is about using your breath as a physical off switch for your body's entire stress response. It is the foundation for everything that comes next.
The meditation guides you through a really simple, deliberate pattern, inhaling calm, holding it, and then exhaling tension. And this isn't just poetic language. By taking control of your breath like this, you are sending a powerful, direct signal from your lungs straight to your brain. Which leads to the obvious question, why? How can something so simple, just breathing a little differently, have such a massive effect on your entire physical state?
Well, it all comes down to the science. Slow, deep breathing literally activates what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. The easiest way to think of it is as your body's brake pedal. It actively shuts down the fight or flight response, and it's what lowers your heart rate, relaxes your muscles, and tells your entire body, hey, it's safe to power down now. Okay, so the breathing has started to calm your body down. Now the focus has to shift to your mind. The next technique you'll almost always find is the mindful body scan, and this is designed to get you out of the thinking part of your brain. And I do this using this really beautiful, evocative language. You're asked to focus on a sensation, this idea of a warm golden light, as it moves slowly through your body from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And here's why this is so clever. Your brain literally can't worry about something that might happen next week and focus on the feeling of a warm light in your feet at the exact same time. It's impossible. The scan forces a shift from abstract thinking to concrete feeling, which grounds you right here in the present moment and helps you release tension you didn't even know you were holding on to. Okay, your body is relaxed, your mind is grounded. The next step is to actively build a brand new mental environment. This is all about replacing those stressful thoughts with a peaceful, serene mental landscape.
See, the meditation doesn't just say, stop thinking about your worries. That never works. Instead, it gives you a detailed scene to build in your mind's eye, a cool, quiet, safe night sky. It's handing you the raw materials for your imagination to construct a place of peace. So what's happening here is basically a cognitive crowding out. The worries and the to-do lists are being actively pushed out and replaced by this quiet night sky. You're not fighting your old thoughts, you're just building something new and way more compelling that takes up all the space.
And then comes this crucial part, explicit permission to just let go. Our brains are so often wired to believe we should always be doing something productive. This simple phrase releases you from that obligation. It tells your mind that its only job right now is to rest. Now for the final phase. Your body is calm, your mind is in a peaceful place. These last few techniques are designed to lock in that state and gently guide you across that final threshold into sleep. The main tool used here is the sleep affirmation. They're just simple, positive statements that you repeat to yourself either out loud or in your head. The goal is to reinforce that feeling of safety and calm, essentially programming your subconscious to accept that it's okay to fall asleep now.
And notice how specific these words are. They're chosen to directly counter the most common nighttime anxieties. Are you feeling anxious? I am calm. Feeling vulnerable or unsafe? I am safe. Feeling pressure to fall asleep? I am ready. It's like a final, gentle reassurance for your worried mind. And there you have it, the full blueprint. It's a totally logical progression. First, you calm the body with breathing. Then, you ground the mind with a body scan. Next, you replace the anxious thoughts with guided imagery. And finally, you affirm your readiness for rest with repetition. Each step builds on the last one, systematically walking you towards sleep.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that a sleep meditation isn't some kind of magic spell. It's an active, structured workout for your mind. It's a skill. It trains you, step by step, how to shift your own gears and consciously guide yourself from a state of stress to a state of rest.
The coolest part is, now you know the playbook. The breathing, the body scan, the imagery, the affirmations. You don't even need a recording. So the real question is, which piece of this blueprint are you going to focus on to quiet your own mind tonight?